What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I told you that Gitcoin was going to make a solid move, and I'm so happy to see that it did make a decent sized change in the last day or so. And actually seeing the movement over the last couple of days has been pretty great. Now, we will get into all the details of why I guess I believe Gitcoin is actually going to make a move, and most of them are based on potential, right? When I look at potential, it's a whole different story than just looking at use cases because anything can have a use case, right? It's about the popularity, it's about the potential it can have based on that popularity, and also, other factors that go into it as well. So, guys, if you can, make sure you hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. If you guys want more calls like Gitcoin, because I talked about Gitcoin way back when, and it's had a number of increases up to these levels to 12 to 14 to 20 to $29. Um, Feel free to hit up the Patreon and you'll see all of those like buy alerts and things like that I'm planning on getting to. Now you can always recommend some in the Discord group, and we can, put that on the Patreon as well if I do think it's a legit position. And there's a lot of times where I can look into a position that you see and see the same thing that you're seeing, and also see some extra stuff that you may have missed, or I may see something that you missed that make it a bad situation or something like that. And we can always have that conversation. So feel free to check out the Discord group, check out the Patreon, and subscribe there. Also, if you guys want to check out Profit Apparel Store, feel free to do so with that. Now, look at this. So Gitcoin is at $14. I just want to let you know it's 14.50. I just want to let you know to be weary if you're holding on to Gitcoin. I understand that this can make a huge move based on the circulating supply and the growth that we could see within this position, where it's going to go, where it can go. Yes, you can get a ton out of it. And I've made a move previously to where I actually pulled out at around these levels. It was around 14 or 15 or so dollars that I pulled out of that position because if you look at history, you look at some of the history over the last year, you can see that a number of times that this has pulled back from a level of 13 or $14, right? If we're looking at this level, it's $14. It pulled all the way back to a level of $6.28 before increasing to $12 or 11.20, right? Then decreasing back down, finding its large jump all the way up to $28.99 before decreasing again down to a level of $9 or so. And I did call it out, saying that Gitcoin was a buy opportunity at $8. And just talking to people about it, I said it was a buy opportunity. I actually went to go put money into it, but Coinbase wouldn't allow me to do it. I was having so many troubles, or so much trouble with Gitcoin and trying to buy more. And it's just, I think it was Coinbase in general, because I was having the same issue with Farmcoin, with OMG Network, also with Litecoin, I believe, or Compound as well. So I was having a lot of issues, and I couldn't end up buying more. I'm still holding 100 because what my plan always is take some off the top, some profit off the top, let it run. If it does continue to run, if it doesn't continue to run, then you're still holding on to a little group that you can end up seeing increase as well while you already made your profit. Do you know what I mean? So I know for a fact that I've gained a ton out of it so far, and I plan on gaining a lot more out of this and where this can go. So if you see all the different information down here, today you can see it gained about 20%, 20.6%. You can see it's up to $14.45, seeing a larger increase from $11, or actually seeing that decrease down to $11.70, all the way up to this high point here of about 14.50 something, I guess 14.80, almost $15. Just know that it has resisted from this level multiple times. So I'm not saying that you sell everything that you personally own. If you own some of Gitcoin, I'm telling people, hey, it doesn't hurt to trim a little bit off the top. I always am, looking for people to trim things off the top because it gives you that value. It gives you that extra profit, or just something that you can put in at the low. If you're not going to actually gain a profit there, and you want to pull out $1,000 because you're basically pulling out way less shares, and then you can get in at these lows of $8 or $6 again, you're basically adding more shares to the pot. So it's not really a bad idea to end up doing that, and you're still leaving some in there to let it grow. Now, if we look at all the information, you can see the circulating supply is at 14.2 million. 14.2 million is really, really low compared to where the market cap actually is right now. If you see this double, it's still under $500 million. It's still under a $500 million, which may sound like a lot, but it's not, right? $1 billion is like kind of the baseline level for a lot of these like popular crypto coins, things that are in the top 100. And this is in its 95th in popularity. You're seeing it at 205 million in the market cap. Just seeing that double is already up to about 28 or $29, right? I'm waiting for this to make a move up into the billions of levels. That's why I'm holding on to 100 coins. That's why I kept 100 coins out of the 400 that I had. I sold 300. I probably should have sold somewhere around 200 and then sold another 100 at the top. That's what I was looking to do, but I didn't end up doing that. But currently, I'm holding 103 coins, and I'm happy with where it actually is and the growth that I've seen in that position. The typical hold time is 7 days. We're just really seeing the tip of the iceberg here. I think this is going to be absolutely huge in the growth, because the potential just shows that it's so high. You see that increase all the way up to $12 in the beginning, a decrease down to 5, increase up to 11 or sorry 14, and then an increase up to 28.99. This is literally just the beginning of holding on to this position from June of 2021 and seeing the length or the actual the years and the growth that we're going to see throughout the years, the next year, the next year, the next year, right? This is just literally the beginning, and it's showing that on this chart. So that's why I believe that this can make a move. Now, the use case is a different story. You can obviously get into the use case about it, but I'm not really a big fan of looking into use cases unless they're in the top probably like 5 or 10. It doesn't really matter about a lot of these. I understand how that can like sit in a different area for a lot of people. You look at it and you frown upon that, but I'm not one of those people that really looks into just what the use case is about. I want to know sometimes where that can push, where that can go to based on the use case, based on the popularity. But once you see people talking about it, that's when people start throwing everything out there about how this can be used, right? And then you start to see that popularity build, which does get the use case out there, and then the use case starts to matter. But at this moment, I don't think it really does. And that's just my opinion again. But seriously, you can look at the movement in the price. You can see history. You can see the circulating supply, and you can see how fast this thing moves for how much circulating supply is actually out there. So I'm really excited to see exactly where this goes. That's why I'm holding 100, and I will always hold on to some. And again, I should have bought more while it was at the lower point. And if it gets down to that lower point again of like $8 or so, I will buy more, or $9 or so, I will buy more, because it does show a huge bit of growth there. I ended up buying more of OMG Network, which I don't know where that went yet. But I did want to buy more of this, and I did call this as a buy alert. I just couldn't buy more because Coinbase wouldn't let me. But yeah, that's what I had for you guys today, just to talk about Gitcoin a little bit, talk about another position rather than talking about just Shiba Inu, even though you do see another video there. I did just want to talk about this position and show you exactly where it's at, and talk about my call here and multiple calls that I've seen with this. But let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you're holding this position, if it's actually working for you, if you sold at one of these high points, or if you held on, or if you were one of the people that kind of bag holded it at this point. Let me know your situation. It's always great to be transparent, so feel free to do that down in the comment section. But make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. One being my Profit Apparel store, other ones being my credit card stuff, so my rewards, also Weeble. There's a lot of stuff down there. Feel free to check all that stuff out and support me in a way. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.